watching New Day here on CNN Philippines. A party list group vying for a seat in the next Congress is pushing for advancement in rural areas, especially in the agriculture sector. Joining us for this up-close segment this morning is Alfred de los Santos. He is the first nominee of the Alianza ng Mamamayang Probinsyano or ang Probinsyano Party List. Good morning, Congressman de los Santos. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, it's just 5 days to go before the Filipino votes. How's the campaign going for your party list group?
Hi, good morning, Ria. We have always continued what we've been doing for the past 3 years, which is go to the people, know the problem, find a solution, and bring the solution back to the people. So, with the leadership of our chairman, Raymond de los Santos, we have always been doing this, and thank God it has reflected in the surveys, and I hope in the coming elections it will also be in a good turnout.
Now, your group is seeking a representation of farmers, fishermen, and other marginalized groups in the provinces and rural areas in the Philippines. What do you think are the main challenges or problems in rural areas now?
Well, of course, it's the primary problem is the infrastructures in the rural areas. Sa paglilibot namin, Ma'am Ria, we saw the challenges in going there. The roads are really inefficient. There are challenges going to the places like government services like health and education. So it will be our primary target to prioritize this, to build infrastructures and to have some multipurpose and school buildings, hospitals, roads, and especially tubig, water for all. Yan yung mga projects na pinaprioritize natin dahil ito yung nakikita nating problema.
So, Congressman, what are your concrete plans to address these issues, and what would your priority legislation or projects be if elected?
Well, our concrete plan is actually we have already planned and communicated with the LGUs. We have some specific infrastructure projects already that are in mind, and in our legislative plans. Sa agriculture, ma'am, meron tayong Magna Carta for workers in the agricultural sector, technologically centers, which will modernize our agri-sectors. Also, kailangan din natin ng support for the farmers, which is the internet for them. So, usually, ito talaga, no? And syempre, ang pinaka-importante dyan is the Rural Literacy Act, which is bibigyan natin ng more training sa aking agriculture para ma-modernize ang kanila talagang trabaho.
Now, speaking of modernization, Congressman, you're calling for the youth to go back to agriculture and fisheries by, as you said, incorporating modern technologies in these sectors. What kind of reception are you getting from young people when you encourage them to go back to agriculture and fisheries?
Well, we have mixed reactions, Ma'am Ria, no? Some of the people really are telling me na parang they really don't want it because they have a misconception of farming and fisher folks are, you know, they have a bad rep eh. But this is one of our advocacies na mabigyan ng magandang imahe ang ating mga nasa agrikultura na this is not really a bad job. This is not a bad hanap buhay. So dapat we have to educate our youth na they can see that it is really productive. It's really maganda ang kita dito. So ito talaga dapat yung bago natin perception sa ating mga kabataan na it's really important yung agricultural sector.
Right, needs modernization, but so much potential. Thank you very much, Congressman Alfred de los Santos from ang Probinsyano Party List.
SMC, San Miguel Corporation. Bisag unsang industriya ang sudlan niini, tinguha sa SMC ang pag-uswag o paglambo sa mga Pilipino. Karon, gikan sa SMC, aniya na ang SMC Davao Cement. SMC Davao Cement. Gama sa Davao para sa Mindanao. SMC Davao Cement. Ato ni Bay SMC San Miguel Corporation. Bisag unsang industriya ang sudlan niini, tinguha sa SMC ang pag-uswag o paglambo sa mga Pilipino. Karon, gikan sa SMC, aniya na ang SMC Davao Cement. SMC Davao Cement. Gama sa Davao para sa Mindanao. SMC Davao Cement. Ato ni Bay.
We continue our conversations with party list groups seeking a seat in the next Congress. Barangay Health and Wellness, or BHW party list, is advocating for the health and wellness of Filipinos at the grassroots level. To tell us more about this, joining us now is Congresswoman Angelica Natasha Ko, first nominee of the BHW party list. Good morning. Thank you for joining us, Congresswoman. Now, we've just got 5 days to go before Election Day. What are your plans for the final stretch of the campaign period?
Thank you, Ria. Good morning to everyone. Well, the last 5 days would probably be the most important ones. We are strengthening our barangay health workers, and they've given us their trust, and we value their trust. And so we push through and we hustle the last few days of this campaign.
So your party, the BHW party list, takes pride in filing a number of bills to help frontliners and providing programs like medical assistance and medical missions. For you, what do you think are the problems or challenges in the barangay health sector that you hope to address if elected again to the next Congress?
Definitely with the Magna Carta for the barangay health workers, which we pushed this 18th Congress, we want to give them, of course, the benefits and then incentives as well, because these are volunteer workers, and so they do not have the equipments, they do not have this, the instruments that they can work with. Just for example, with BP apparatus, most of them do not have that, and so we are slowly but surely giving these health workers instruments that they can work with when they do their services to the barangays.
Now, obviously, you've been a champion of barangay health workers who have been really crucial, especially in this pandemic. What other programs or benefits can you offer to them moving forward?
One is the hazard allowance, or what we call the special risk allowances. During the pandemic, we were able to give them this benefit, the special risk allowance, because when they go out to the barangays, they're not equipped with PPEs. The government was not able to give them and provide for them these protective gears, and so to give them a better protection, also we give them the special risk allowances so that they can get something from the government as well as their protection.
So you are on the ground, you are in touch and face-to-face with these volunteer barangay health workers. When you speak to them, what else are they asking for? What else are their needs? What kind of support do they require?
One, they're asking for training. Because of the pandemic, there's been a long hiatus for trainings for them. And so this is the number one priority that they're asking for. Of course, the benefits come in second because they do not have anything. Some of them are underprivileged and are only getting 50 pesos per month. And so what we want to give them, not just ayuda, no? Hindi lang ayuda ang ibibigay natin, but also the support with the protective gears, with the instruments, with the training, and so that we can equip them and so that they could be skillful in their jobs.
All right, thank you so much for your time this morning. That was Congresswoman Angelica Natasha Ko from the BHW party list.
Thank you, Ria. Good morning.
Now, your vote is sacred, and there are many people tasked to make sure that every vote is counted.
SMC San Miguel Corporation. Bisag unsang industriya ang sudlan niini, tinguha sa SMC ang pag-uswag o paglambo sa mga Pilipino. Karon, gikan sa SMC, aniya na ang SMC Davao Cement.